So, hello and welcome back. This is me, Kabir from Kabir Classes. So today, I know that it's been a long time that I have not uploaded any videos. So I'm going to upload videos. I'm ready to upload videos, and let's start. Today I'm going to teach you science. Our chapter name is Light, Shadows and Reflection. Okay. So as you all know, do you know what is light? Light is something that allows us to see another person properly. Light gives us a reflection. Light helps our eyes, light helps our eyes to see somebody else or to see something else. So let's start with sources of lights. Okay. With sources of lights, there are two types of sources of lights: luminous objects and non-luminous objects. Luminous objects are those which gives light, and non-luminous objects are those that does not give gives us light. So luminous object. Let me tell you first what is source of light. Source of light is a source of light is something which gives out light and gives light. This is called source of light. And luminous and non-luminous, I'll tell examples for and even luminous objects are having two types two types. Okay, and those are artificial and man-made. Artificial, like in luminous objects, artificial example will be like torch, bulb, anything made from man-made, it will be known as man-made. Okay, and like natural, in luminous object even natural comes. So in natural, have you seen firefly? Firefly also gives us a light. This helps us. Firefly, sun, these things gives light naturally. Okay, so as I have taught you about sources of light, do you know one fact that is moon a luminous object or non-luminous? Do you know that it is non-luminous object? Why? Can you tell me? Okay, I'll tell you. Moon is not luminous objects because the sun. Okay, I'll show you. This, just assume this is the sun. Okay. Sun, and this is our moon. Oh, sorry. This is moon. This is moon. So the reflection of light, the reflection of light from the sun goes to the moon, and then that's why the moon shines, and then that's why the moon shines at the night. Only because the reflection of the moon, the sun gives reflection, and then it comes to on earth and we see moon. Okay, so let me just erase it. Okay, so I taught you many things about sources of light, so you can answer it now. So let me erase this. Okay. Now I am going to teach you something based on the materials. Do you know three types of things? Like materials can be based on three types of things. It depends on the nature, transparent, translucent and opaque materials. I'll tell you what is transparent. Transparent materials are materials that gives okay, I'll tell you an example. This is transparent material. The example of transparent material could be a mirror. Assume this is a mirror. Okay, and a source of light. If light is passing through a mirror, the mirror lets the light to pass through it. Okay, and it does not stop the light to pass through it. Okay, this is known as without scattering. This is known as a transparent object. Okay. Now, translucent material. I'll tell you, translucent material is a kind of material in which it's a clear, it's a glass type only, but it's a little it allows only little light to pass through it, it's like it's not clear. Okay, I'll tell you. Assume this thing. Okay, something, anything, assume it, and then like something dirty is there. You can't see properly from it, so that's why this is known as translucent material. Okay, this is transparent, translucent, and we can't see properly. We can't see properly from this material, but we can see properly other side of the material properly. Okay. Now, one more last thing, opaque objects. Opaque objects are objects which does not allow light to completely pass through them. So, I'll draw, okay. Such as example for opaque will be wood, a bark of a wood. It's a kind of wood. No, wait. Yeah, you can just assume this is a wood. And all of you know that if light passes here, so it will not allow light to pass through it. Okay, this is known as opaque object. Okay, so for transparent materials, this is transparent. Transparent. Then this is translucent. Translucent. Sorry. Translucent, and this is opaque. Okay, I'll also give some examples. For transparent, example will be clear glass, clear mirror, clear mirror, or clear glass. You could say anything like it's clear, it should be clear. Okay, so clear glass. Now I'll go for translucent. The example for translucent will be smoked glass, then dirty mirror, These two are the example of translucent, and these two are transparent. Now opaque, you could say anything like opaque. I'll tell you two examples. Okay, those are, you could say wood. Example of opaque is wood, and even us human beings. Humans. Okay, so I have taught you about transparent, translucent, opaque. Transparent is something which allow complete light to pass through it. Translucent is some object which allows light. It allows light, but not much light. Okay, so this is known as translucent. Opaque material. Opaque is a kind of material in which no light can pass through. Okay, so I have taught you about transparent, translucent, and opaque. Let me just erase it. Okay, so now I am going to teach you propagation of light. Let me just write. Propagation of light. Okay, propagation of light. First, let me tell you that what does this word means. Propagation means, in physics it's known as propagation is the process by which light or sound travels. So this is known as propagation. Okay, so as all of you know, like propagation usually, okay, there are two things in propagation of light, ray and a beam. Okay, ray is something which, as you all know, that the light travels in a straight path. Always light will travel in a straight path. Okay, and a ray is something which you can say this a ray. It starts from a point and goes, okay? And then a beam. There is also a word called beam. A beam is like it goes in a group, okay? Group of rays like this, like this. You can say these three will be beam. You can say these group is known as a beam, okay? So there are some. This is ray, and this is beam. Did you know like propagation of light? So you know like you can define it like propagation of light, ray, beam. Okay. So I'll just rub it now. Our next topic will be shadows. Our next topic is shadows. Thank you.